Austin police are giving a second look to their unsolved crimes now that a man admitted to police he killed not once but 7 times.
At 5 o'clock tonight, we told you about the Indiana State Police investigation into 43-year-old Darren Dion Van. But for a while, Van lived in Austin. As KXAN's Sophia Beausoleil explains, Van's actions in Texas lead to more questions.
Indiana police are ironing out the facts after Darren Dion Van admitted to killing at least 7 women in Indiana and dumping their bodies in abandoned homes throughout the area.
It is possible that investigation will lead to more victims. It could go back as far as 20 years based on some statements we have.
Van has a violent history that bleeds into Texas. 7 years ago at this apartment complex in northeast Austin, a woman was able to get away after Van brutally attacked her. Court records show that a woman showed up to his place for an apartment-related job. That's when he strangled and raped her. Van was sentenced to jail in 2009 and spent 5 years behind bars. He then moved back to Indiana after he was released and is now possibly facing murder charges, a situation which has Austin's homicide cold case and missing persons unit on the lookout for any tips and reviewing possible related cases.
Now, we want to mention that Austin police sent out a statement earlier this afternoon, and they listed several homicide cases that are cold that date all the way back to the 70s. They may or may not be related to Van. They just don't know, and that's why they're asking for any information. And you can see that list on our website, KXAN.com. Reporting here in the studio, Sophia Beausoleil, KXAN News.
And from time to time, investigators will put out a bulletin dating back years just to see what tips come in. In February, we told you about a similar cold case mystery out of Washington, D.C. Nearly 4 decades after 2 sisters vanished from a mall, police linked the case to Lloyd Lee Welch, now in a Delaware prison. FBI agents included every known place Welch lived since the 1970s. That included Austin, where he worked as a carnival ride operator. We checked with the FBI today. They say the media attention in February brought in more than 100 tips related to Welch. As a result, right now there is a connected investigation in southwestern Virginia.